Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by green fields and dusty roads, there lived a young boy named Adam. He was an ordinary boy with ordinary dreams, but deep inside his heart, he wanted something extraordinary. He wanted to achieve success and make his family proud. Adam came from a poor family. His father worked long hours in a small workshop while his mother stitched clothes to earn extra money. Despite their hard work, life was never easy. There were days when the family struggled to pay bills and buy necessities. As a child, Adam often watched successful people on television. He would see businessmen, athletes, and leaders sharing their stories. Every time he listened to them, he felt inspired. One day, Adam asked his father, "Dad, do you think I can become successful someday?" His father smiled and replied, "Success is not reserved for special people. Success belongs to those who refuse to quit." Adam remembered those words. Years passed and Adam entered high school. Unfortunately, life became more challenging. His classmates often mocked him because of his old clothes and simple lifestyle. "Look at him," they laughed. "He thinks he can become someone important." Their words hurt Adam deeply. Slowly, he began doubting himself. Maybe they were right. Maybe success was only for rich people. Maybe his dreams were too big. One evening, after a difficult day at school, Adam sat alone in a park. His head was filled with negative thoughts. Suddenly, he noticed an old man sitting on a nearby bench. The old man seemed calm and peaceful. After a few moments, the man asked, "Why do you look so sad, young man?" Adam hesitated but eventually shared his problems. The old man listened carefully. Then he smiled and said, "Let me tell you a story." Adam nodded. The old man pointed toward a small tree growing nearby. "Do you see that tree?" "Yes." "Years ago, it was just a tiny seed buried underground. Nobody noticed it. Nobody believed it could become strong. Yet it continued growing every day. It survived storms, heat, and cold nights. Today it stands tall because it never stopped growing." Adam looked at the tree thoughtfully. The old man continued, "People are like seeds. Most people quit before they have the chance to grow." Those words stayed in Adam's mind. That night he made a decision. He would stop listening to people who doubted him. He would focus on improving himself. The next morning, Adam woke up earlier than usual. He started reading books before school. He listened to educational podcasts. He spent less time on distractions and more time learning valuable skills. At first, progress was slow. Sometimes he felt tired. Sometimes he wanted to quit. But he remembered the tree, grow a little every day. Months passed. Adam's grades improved. His confidence increased. Teachers began noticing his hard work. For the first time, he felt hopeful. However, life had another challenge waiting for him. During his final year of school, Adam failed an important exam. The results shocked him. He had worked hard for months, yet he failed. The disappointment was crushing. He locked himself in his room. For days, he avoided friends and family. His dreams suddenly seemed impossible. One evening, his mother knocked on his door. "Adam, can I come in?" He nodded. She sat beside him and gently held his hand. "Failure is not the opposite of success," she said. "It is part of success." Adam looked at her. She continued, "When a child learns to walk, they fall many times. If they stop trying after the first fall, they never learn to walk." Those words touched Adam's heart. The next day, he stood up again. Instead of feeling sorry for himself, he analyzed his mistakes. He identified weak areas. He created a better study plan. He worked harder than ever before. Months later, he retook the exam. This time, he passed with excellent marks. The victory felt incredible, not because he passed, but because he had overcome failure. After graduation, Adam dreamed of starting his own business. Many people discouraged him. "You have no money. You have no experience. You will fail." But Adam had learned something important. People's opinions do not determine your future, your actions do. Using his small savings, Adam started a tiny online business. The beginning was difficult. Some days he earned nothing. Some days he lost money. There were moments when quitting seemed like the easiest option. One night after facing another setback, Adam sat alone at his desk. He stared at his computer screen. The business was struggling. Bills were piling up. Stress filled his mind. For a moment, he considered giving up. Then he remembered his father's words. "Success belongs to those who refuse to quit." Adam took a deep breath. Instead of quitting, he searched for solutions. He studied successful entrepreneurs. He learned marketing. He improved customer service. He adapted his strategy. Little by little, things began changing. Customers increased. Sales improved. The business started growing. Years passed. Adam's small business became a successful company. People who once laughed at him now admired him. Many asked for his advice. One day, Adam was invited to speak at a school. Standing on the stage, he looked at hundreds of students. Suddenly, he remembered the shy boy who once sat alone in a park, the boy who doubted himself, the boy who almost gave up. Adam smiled, then he began speaking. "Success is not about talent alone. The students listened carefully. It is not about luck. The room became silent. Success is about consistency. Adam continued. Every successful person faces failure. Every successful person experiences fear. The difference is that they keep moving forward. The audience nodded. He shared his journey, the struggles, the failures, the setbacks, the lessons. Then he asked a question. What if I had quit after failing my exam? The room remained silent. What if I had quit when people laughed at me? Still silent. What if I had quit when my business struggled? The students understood the message. Everything would have been different. Adam continued. Most people never discover their potential because they quit too early. Those words touched many hearts. After the event, a young student approached him. Sir, the boy said, sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough. Adam smiled. He recognized that feeling. I used to feel the same way. Really? Yes. The boy looked surprised. Adam placed a hand on his shoulder. Never let your current situation decide your future. The boy nodded. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep trying. Your story is still being written. The student smiled. Years later, that same student became successful too. And whenever people asked him what changed his life, he remembered Adam's words. Your story is still being written. The truth is that every person faces challenges. Every person experiences failure. Every person feels fear. But successful people understand something powerful. Temporary setbacks are not permanent endings. Life is like a book. One bad chapter does not mean the story is over. You have the power to write the next chapter. You have the power to learn from mistakes. You have the power to start again. You have the power to become stronger. The moment you stop believing in yourself is the moment you stop growing. But the moment you decide to keep moving forward, everything begins to change. Remember the seed, remember the tree, remember Adam. Their secret was simple. They never stopped growing. And that is the lesson that changed everything. Success does not come overnight. Dreams do not become reality in a single day. Great achievements require patience, effort, and persistence. There will be obstacles, there will be failures, there will be moments of doubt. But if you continue moving forward, step by step, day by day, you will eventually reach places you once thought were impossible. The future belongs to those who believe in their dreams and work for them every day. No matter where you are today, no matter how difficult life seems, no matter how many times you have failed, you can still rise, you can still improve, you can still succeed, because your story is not finished yet. And the next chapter might be the chapter that changes everything. The end, glowing star. End, glowing star.